The 10th of April 2024 was supposed to be a monumental day for AEW, but it seems to have been the death of the company. They've went back to the early 2000s WCW style, and they've produced some awful stuff. None other than the Jack Perry CM Punk incident, but there's already a video about that, and today we're here to talk about Will Ospreay's comments and dig towards the game Triple H on the show. So let's show the footage and then we'll talk about it.
Seen as the guy that said it is only in the position he is in because he was grinding on the boss's daughter.
So as you can clearly see, that is a dig towards Triple H's comments. I can't necessarily remember Triple H made the comments. It was either on the Pat McAfee show or it was on the WrestleMania kickoff panel thing. Either way, he was sitting down with a bunch of people to his back, and essentially what he said is there's a lot of free agents out there that would rather get the money and not work the grind. So Will Ospreay has completely and utterly spat the dummy at this. Someone commented and said that he's cut this promo in a $10 Walmart hoodie, and that's pretty telling, to be honest. But essentially what Will Ospreay is saying there is that Paul Lefesque is only in the position that he's in because of grinding the boss's daughter, and he's in no position of telling him what the grind is. It's pathetic, right? It's, how many, right, not only, right, this has been said about Triple H a million times, but AEW, it seems like every week now, it seemed to be, they maybe go a few weeks or a month, etc., without these constant digs at WWE, but they are like the inferior product. It seems like they can't go even a show these days without a dig at WWE. It's pathetic, and people saying, well, CM Punk didn't. Yeah, but CM Punk did like a shoot interview on them, right? On that MMAR podcast. CM Punk didn't talk about AEW on WWE TV. Now, has he made references since his WWE comeback to All In? Yes. But he's done it within context. This is just ridiculous. And see this illusion though that Triple H hasn't earned his stripes over the years? Yeah. Is he in the position of power within WWE because he married Stephanie McMahon? Yes, obviously. No one is fucking delusional about that fact. But in terms of Triple H the character and Triple H the superstar, he's earned that more or less all himself, because he didn't get into a relationship with Stephanie till 2002, 2003, that time period. And by that stage of the game, Triple H was already massive, man. You look at SummerSlam 99, year 2000, him against The Rock, and in 2001, right up until his injury, then his return in 2002. Triple H was a big deal. Triple H was a massive deal. So I think it's unfair to paint Triple H with a brush that he's only in this position because he married the boss's daughter. Now, obviously, I think the whole reason why he's top man is, but he still grinded his way to the top, no pun intended. He still had to sit there. Realistically, this company, if you look 20 years ago, you would have thought that this company would have went to Shane McMahon, right? But Shane kind of didn't really want WWE, and maybe the more you look at WWE, maybe you could see why. But Triple H has sat there. It's not like he married Stephanie. 10 minutes later, Vince McMahon died and he got the company. He's had to sit in the back seat, running things behind the scene, running as a number 2, even a number 3 at times, to Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. But it's a pathetic dig here for Will Ospreay. It's unfair on Triple H. As much as we've buried some of his booking Triple H and that he's not a chef and he's not been cooking, he's not exactly Gordon Ramsay. You can even see, though, as soon as Will Ospreay, right, said these comments, Renee Young's face dropped interviewing him. The crowd didn't really know how to react. And it's just pathetic, man. Tony Khan sending these wrestlers out here saying this shit is just fucking pathetic, man. The crowd didn't really know how to react. We've seen during the actual CM Punk segment with Jack Perry when it aired that the crowd were chanting CM Punk. The company's done. We've said it before, if this guy's money ran out, it would have been dead 5 years ago. So that's the only thing keeping it alive. It's on life support, man. It's like when someone's in a coma, maybe not so much in a country that has all its healthcare paid for them, but if this was America, which AEW and WWE obviously are based in America, this is what it is. It's life support just being supplied by the endless amount of money in the coma. But this company will die, and it will die soon. I would say pretty much last night was one of the final nails in the coffin for AEW. It was the last roll of the dice. But pretty much what CM Punk said happened. And then Will Ospreay is coming out using a rehashed joke that's been made about 400 times at this point. But I mean, pretty much every other time was in WWE, actually face to face with Triple H in a storyline sense. This is just like a throwaway dig that's not going to mean anything. You know, absolutely pathetic. They hyped up this show so bad. And yeah, and to actually compare it to 2000 WCW, I think's well off the mark. Because this is a million times worse. I mean, look at the stars you had 24 years ago in WCW. You don't have them anymore, folks. But Will Ospreay, you know, it's embarrassing. Renee Young, Paquette, whatever. The whole crowd, the whole atmosphere felt uncomfortable when Will Ospreay said, and you can even see the look on his face. Is it when he said it, man? He kind of knew that he fucked up. But anyway, till next time, peace.